Hi everyone, I'm Tulsi. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the back tension, mobility and strength. So today, again, we are going to focus on taking out any tension around the back. So if you're holding any tension, if you're carrying any emotional trauma or anything like this around your body, it's bringing awareness to those areas before you can add the foundation of strength, right? So we want to make sure your foundation is nice and strong before we add the layer of strength. I've got a pillow, I've got 2 blocks. You're probably not going to need them, but they are optional just in case you want to add them into your sequences. So moving all the props aside, let's go on to our tummy for our first position. So taking yourself down onto the mat, I'm going to extend both my legs. I'm going to take my arms alongside my nipples and taking my forehead down to the mat. Squeeze the shoulder blades down and back, squeeze the elbows together and push your feet into the floor. So really flex those feet, flex those legs. Your knees are probably going to come up off the mat. Squeeze the abdominals and engage the core. Before we've done anything at all, we're now in this nice strong position. Push into the feet and the hips and open up the chest. So we're going to repeat this a couple of times and then we're going to hold it. So we're going to lower down with control. We're not going to come up very high because I don't want your hands to do any of the work. They're just there as support, but they're not actually doing any work. Keep those legs engaged, keep those feet, toes pushing into the mat, and we're going to elevate our chest and lower it back down. Let's do 8 more like this. Inhale, lift. You're going to know you're in the right position if you can take your hands off the floor at the top, not at the bottom. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good, 6 more. Keep engaging those legs, engaging the core muscles. Last 4. Last 1. And we're going to hold it here. Keep pushing those toes into the floor, opening up the chest, looking at a 45-degree angle. 4 more breaths here. Beautiful. Lower down that body and then take those arms into a teepee position, about 10 and 2. Yeah, so take a deep breath in and then we're going to lift up, pressing into those arms right now, but still keeping the tops of the toes on the floor. Lower down with control. Let's do 10 more like this. So inhale and lift. Exhale and lower. Try and keep those shoulders away from your ears. You may need to take those arms a little bit wider and lower down with control. So you're feeling the back engage, the muscles engage around the erecti spinae muscles, your glutes are engaged, your legs are engaged. Pretty much a whole body back workout. Okay, 6 more like this. Opening up the chest. Try not to let your shoulders do any of the work. They're just opening up the chest. We're just using them as small props. 4 more. Keep those toes on the mat. Legs engaged. Last 3. 2. Last one. And then lower down that body. TB up those hands into a 90-degree this time. Breathe here at the bottom. And then inhale. Push yourself up to a nice high chest opener. So now we hold for 10 breaths. Relaxing your chest, opening up. You can either stay on your fingertips or you can actually press those palms into the mat, depending upon where you are. Engage the abdominals. Keep engaging those legs. Good, 4 more breaths. Slowly lower down to the mat. Stack one hand on top of the other and just rest your forehead. Beautiful. Bring those arms alongside your chest. Push yourself up. And then we're going to go into some cat-cows. So, pardon me, let me move back over to my mat. Hands, shoulder distance, feet hip distance. And instead of doing our traditional cat-cows, we're going to barrel roll our whole body from left to right. So a lot of times we're in that linear plane, front to back, right? Forward, but we forget about the lateral, we forget about the obliques, we forget about the side body. So we're going to do something slightly different for our back today, and just loosening up any tension you may have felt around that back, and just sweep the hips, barrel roll the body, and see if you can look forward about 45 degrees as you're doing this. Good, couple more on this side. Pause and circle the other way. Keep looking forward if you can. Okay, beautiful. Sit back into those hips, and we're going to go into some seated twists. So if you've got a cushion, please sit yourself down on that. So I'm going to make sure my bum is on the edge of the cushion, and what I want to try and do is almost like scoop my fleshy part of the hips, bum back, and actually get into a nice spinal alignment on this one, yeah? So what we're going to do is, actually, let's bend our knees for now. Let's bend our knees and come into a nice seated twist. So taking those palms together, we're going to raise up our palms to the sky, I'm going to take my right hand behind me, my left hand to my right knee. Nice seated position. In this position, look at where you want to twist. So if you're looking over that 45-degree angle, that's where you're going to twist. If you're looking behind your shoulder, working from the waist to give you that twist. Yeah, so instead of twisting with our back, we're twisting with our abdominals, with our waist, and we're looking at where we want to go. Come back up to center, take a deep inhale, arms up to the ceiling. Taking that left hand behind you now and your right arm to your left knee. Look at where you want to twist. Come back up to center. Let's do that 2 more times. Palms up to the sky, twisting over to the right, and let's see the difference. See if you can actually find some more room. Really bring that back palm closer to your body so you can find that extra capacity to rotate. One more breath here. This should feel so good. Come back up to center. And then taking that right arm to the left knee, looking over. Come back up to center. Beautiful. Now we're going to flex the feet. I was a little bit ahead of myself on that last one. So in this one, we're going to bring our knees up closer to our body. Now I would like for you to extend that left foot and keep bending that right knee as close as you can to your body. Taking both fingertips, interlace them onto your shin and really prop yourself up to the edge of the mat. Taking your left hand this time, reaching it up to the sky, we're going to take the inside elbow of the left hand over to the right knee. Now reaching that right arm up to the sky, and then take it back behind you and prop yourself up. Keep that left toe flexed. If this is enough twist for you, stay here. If you would like to increase it, inhale from the top of your head just down to the bottom of your pelvis and look over to the right side and exhale, breathe. For some of you, you may feel a little bit more comfortable to take that left arm over to the outside of your right knee. Again, drop the both shoulders away from your ears and allow yourself to look at where you're twisting. Breathe into the twist. Beautiful. Inhale here, and then exhale, come back to center. Beautiful. Okay. Extend that right leg, pardon me, and flex that left knee. Interlace your fingers, pull your upper body. So you're finding a nice, big, long stretch with your back. Inhale your right arm, and then exhale right elbow to right knee, and then inhale your left arm, and then prop it back behind you into that 45-degree angle. Keep that right foot flexed. If this is enough for you, stay here. If you would like, inhale here, and you're going to exhale over to your left shoulder and look at where you would like to twist. Some of you may find that you might want to flex that right arm and take the right elbow to the left knee. Flexing and twisting from your waistline. Breathe here. Take a big breath in here. And then exhale, come back to center. Beautiful. Okay, this time we're going to go into a laying twist. So similar, but as I'm going to take the pillow away from me actually, and I'm going to come to the edge of my mat just because I don't have any room on the other side. So I'm going to lay back onto the mat. Bring that right knee to your chest again and extend that left foot. Now take that left hand over to the right knee and twist it way over to the left side. Extend that right arm and look over to the right side. So this is our extended twist. And I want you to really focus on letting go of any tension around the right kidneys, the right QL, the right hip. And if you've got a block or a pillow, you might find that your knee is hovering. Like prop a little prop there. And you can actually find you can stay in this position for a little bit longer, a little bit deeper. And focus on any tightness. So I'm going to stay here for 10 breaths, okay? So keep breathing. Slowly and carefully lift that right knee up towards the chest, drop your right foot down, and we're going to go over to the other side. So same, taking our left knee into our chest, extend that right knee, and then twisting it over to the right side. Again, I'm going to use the block. You can either drop it down or you can actually prop it up. I'm going to prop it up today. And then as you deepen your twist, making sure that you can rest your right hand on your right knee to deepen that twist. And I'm going to go into a 90-degree angle with my left arm instead of extension, just because I don't have that much space on the left side. Take a deep breath in here. And then exhale, see if you can find any tension around your body. Where are you holding on to? Tightness. And where can you start to release it? Beautiful. Bring that knee back into the chest and bring both knees into your chest and just rock from side to side, just loosening it up. Any tension you might have in your lower back. This is also a really good go-to tension relief for your back. And we're going to go into one more movement. So you can either move onto your side and prop yourself up, or you can take rocks forward and back to get yourself up into a seated position. So all I'm going to do is show you how to relieve any tension around your lower back by taking 2 blocks. Now you can do this with a pillow instead or a rolled up blanket, but basically what we're doing, actually I'm going to take that pillow right above my head. So if you want to do that, please do that. So all I'm doing is taking the 2 blocks, I'm going to take my hips over the blocks and it's going to basically hit my hip points. And then I'm going to rest my head down onto the pillow and just rest here. Extend both legs out. Relax your head, neck and shoulders. And this is your last position, so just take 10 breaths here. Two more breaths. Deepen the inhale and exhale. Now we encourage you to stay here longer, but if you are done for today's session, slowly push yourself up into a nice seated position. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for being here and just being here and supporting this channel. I hope you really found that enjoyable and you had a little bit more relief around your back. Please do practice this or the shoulder or the hip sequence at least once a week, because you're going to find the benefits the more and more you do it. And when you stop, obviously the niggles and the tension will come back. So keep practicing these. Hit it on the favorite playlist of yours. And don't forget, if you haven't already subscribed, hit the like button and subscribe so more people can find videos like this for free on YouTube. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.